Mga kaibigan, nang babalik po ang inyong programa, Sean Central Zone Special Edition. Ito pa rin po si Sonny Lopez. At kasama po natin ang Pangulo at Chief Executive Officer po ng YTPI, si Mr. Hamaya, at AVP po ng the same company, si Mr. Arona. No? And we are talking about the expansion program of Yokohama. Very recently, probably you have seen some of the footages, some of the signing that was done between Yokohama or YTPI and Clark Development Corporation. So this time, I would like to ask Mr. Hamaya here, how much money is involved in this expansion program? How much are you pouring into the local economy so that you can achieve your goals for the expansion?
Well, for this project, our total amount of the investment is 50 billion Japanese yen, which is 25 billion peso.
Yes.
Or 600 million US dollar.
Okay.
So I'm not sure at this moment how much out of this will be really invested to the Philippines, because some of the machineries and so on, we have to buy from outside of the Philippines.
But certainly you will have a new, bigger factory, right?
Right.
And more
yes.
people.
Oh,
that,
yes.
That
yes.
for sure will
Sure.
go to the local economy. Okay, and may we ask that you have trust in the Filipinos, right? The workers, but this was asked during our press conference. Even your managerial staff level, you are hiring more Filipinos now.
Sure, of course. And well, this is not only because of my leadership of the YTPI, but this is the Yokohama's concept that we like to create our subsidiaries outside of Japan as
To be run.
to be run by local people.
Locals.
Yeah. Therefore, well, you just introduced my colleague, Mr. Nito Arona, as AVP, but
Yes.
he is one of our director. So
There are two Filipino directors on the board,
yes,
right?
Yes.
The employee number one is there also, right? Si
Lina.
Casasola, di ba?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's really good, huh? That's really good for you.
Yeah, that's another step for the future, the direction to the future.
So this is really the focus now in the future.
Right. Along with our expansion, then I think the responsibility of Filipino managers will be also expanded.
Expanded also. Okay. So, ang dami yung hahandle na tao pag mga 5,000 yung dinagdag niyo.
Yes, sir. Yeah, very much.
Okay ka lang ba? O nagtitira ka na ng buhok?
Hindi pa naman. Okay lang. Still as dark as Mr. Hamaya. We don't know later.
So, yan naman, ito naman talagang nakita niyo darating. Di ba naantala ng konti ito?
Yeah, that's right.
Pinag-usapan
That's
natin
right.
kanina. Pero,
Finally.
itong unang expansion program ng Yokohama after the crisis.
Yeah, after the crisis.
After the crisis. This is the first...
Because if we're talking about the expansion of YTPI,
Yes.
we were calling this phase 4 already. This is the 4th expansion. But after the crisis, this is the first.
This is the first one, ha?
After
Pero
the
magbubukas nga raw sila sa Russia at saka saan pa?
Yeah, actually, right now, they're constructing Russia already.
Nag-construct
Yes.
sa Russia.
Yes.
Saan pa? Saan pa yung isa sinabi?
Currently, it's still Russia. And like in the Philippines, they planned, we are now into expansion.
Yes.
Our other plants is also, maybe later, will be expanded.
So yung mga ibang problema ang hinaharap nyo dati na guys, power fluctuation, ganyan.
Still, no.
Meron pa rin problema dyan.
Still. We have a lot of problem when it comes to power.
Maraming
Electricity.
nasisira, no?
Yeah, that's right. As I am telling everyone, no, a single fluctuation on us, let's say a second fluctuation, will be scrapping a lot of tires already.
A lot of tires.
A lot of tires.
Hindi nyo na mabibenta yung sugrado, di ba?
Yeah. Right now, let's say on a per day basis, in a single run, we can scrap around 189 tires.
No.
1 second.
1 second.
Imagine if we're running already around 50,000 a day.
Oo.
1 second fluctuation, that's a lot, a really lot.
Dami, no?
A lot of tires, yes.
So,
That's one
pero
of our concerns.
nag-improve naman kaysa ng
Yeah,
Minsan, di ba?
really. But what we really did is we put up our own generators.
Okay.
To power up yung most important, to eliminate a lot of scrap tires, no, yung curing namin, the curing process we call it. So right now we are using our own generators.
Where do you get your raw material, Mr. Hamaya, for the tires?
From
Where do you get
all over the world.
all over the world?
Yeah, partly also from
Philippines?
Philippines.
Okay. How about Indonesia?
Natural rubber.
Yeah. How about Indonesia and Malaysia?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So, ito dinadala dito sa atin.
Yes, sir.
Dinadala dito
We
sa
are
atin. Dito yung
importing.
production lahat. Wala ba kayong mini-mix dyan para ano? Other than the natural rubber? Wala bang...
No, we also have synthetic rubber, other
Oo,
chemicals. Yung main component na.
Steel cord, a lot of
Steel
chemicals.
cord, carbon black. Actually, may major component ng in tire making is, I can name 4 in general.
Oo.
The rubber basically consists of the natural
Ilang
rubber.
porsyento yan ang isang gulong?
The rubber,
Oo.
actually that's almost 90%, that's rubber.
Oo, tapos merong iba-ibang mga component nun.
Yeah, and then you have the carbon black,
Oo.
and then you have the oil,
Oo.
and then chemicals. Those are the main 4. You mixed it, you produce the compound for the tire
Hindi na
making.
ba yung ano, yung metal, yung ano ba yung ginagawa?
Steel belt.
Steel belt,
Yeah,
oo.
steel belt is actually we are getting it from import, no?
Okay.
But what we do is we just cover the steel belt. We cover it with rubber.
Oo.
So everything being covered with rubber.
Pero yung Yokohama, isa sa mga malalaking kumpanya sa buong mundo ngayon, di ba?
Yeah. Yes.
Lumalaban.
Yes, of course.
Well, one of the biggest race which we are sponsoring is the WTCC, World Touring Car Championship.
Okay.
This is one of the major, like Formula car.
Yes.
The world, most famous one is the Formula One, and the rally is the WRC.
Yes.
And the touring car is the WTCC.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the one that you really participate in.
Right.
Okay. But you will continue to participate in all this.
Yes.
This is one way of showing how good your tires are, right? That's advertising for when you join all these competitions.
What's good here?
Everybody sees it. That everybody sees that Yokohama is participating in all these competitions.
Yeah.
So this is good for advertising.
Yes.
So alam mo,
Also proof of the technology.
technology, right? So that's one way of testing also
Yes.
how your tires will do when you join these competitions. Yun ho, mga kaibigan, narinig po natin yan. So, ito naman, no? Ito hong ginagawa nila dito sa Clark. Sabi nga natin, sa locally, ang ganda ho nito kasi madadagdagan na naman po yung magtatrabaho. Pag nadagdagan ho yung nagtatrabaho, siyempre, ang mangyayari dyan, pati yung mga bilihan sa labas, dumadami rin, di ba?